Hey guys, it's Sharon Ransom here. If you've landed at this video, we are now going to be talking about 10 easy accent fills for every beginner drummer. At this point, you've probably already seen the 10 easy fills for every beginner drummer, and if you haven't yet, definitely check that out first before heading into this new video lesson. This one's gonna be super fun because we have accents and ghost notes that are gonna be making up these drum fills. By the end of this video, you'll be able to take these drum fills and walk away and use them in a variety of ways. So what are accents and ghost notes exactly? Well, accents are louder notes and then ghost notes are softer notes. So just to show a little bit of a comparison, if I were to play a normal hit on the snare drum versus an accented note, this is what they would sound like in comparison. Normal note. And then here's an accented note. You can hear the difference that the accent is louder. So there you go. Then for the ghost notes, here is the comparison between a normal hit and then a softer hit, which would be our ghost note. So this is what that would sound like. And then our ghost notes. So now that we understand what accents and ghost notes are, you guys are gonna be golden for the rest of these drum fills. The first one that we're gonna be doing is we're going to be playing 16th notes on 4, E, and A, but on the E, we're gonna be doing a ghost note. So you could even yell 4, and then ah, to represent accents, and then quietly say E in order to understand what a ghost note is. So like this, 4, E, and A. That also just helps to internalize what that rhythm's supposed to sound like. So I'll do that again. It goes 4, E, and A. All right, so what we're gonna do is exactly that, but we're just gonna play that on the snare drum. So we're gonna have an 8th note click playing, which we're gonna play 3 beats of our 8th note rock groove. And then at beat 4, we're gonna play our 4, E, and A drum fill on the snare. So it's gonna sound like this. All right, let's try it a little faster now. Okay, now that we've got that, number 2 is actually the exact same rhythm for beat 4. However, the accent is different. The accent this time is gonna be on the and of 4. So we're gonna be playing 4, E, and A. So here we go, we're gonna try number 2. Okay, let's do it a little faster now. All right, so now for number 3, we're gonna still be doing 16th notes on beat 4. However, the and of 4 and also the ah of 4 are gonna be accented. And specifically, on the and of 4, we're gonna be playing the floor tom. So this is what this is gonna sound like. The rhythm is gonna go 4, E, and A. But what we're gonna do is on the and of 4, make sure to hit that floor tom. So here's what it sounds like at a slow speed. All right, here it is a little faster now. All right, so now for this 4th fill, we're gonna be using 4E and, or smiley face from the last video if you remember that, on beat 4. On the and of 4 though, we're gonna be playing the floor tom and that's what's gonna be accented. The 4E is gonna be ghost noted. So here's what it sounds like at a slow tempo. Here it is again, but at a faster tempo. Just a reminder as well, when we're playing these drum fills, it's super key to make sure you're playing these drum fills at a slow tempo. So making sure you're understanding that we're playing this drum fill in particular in number 4 as right, left, right, and just practicing that movement slowly. And then what you can do is you can work up the speed in order to get it faster and then play it in context with the groove. But whatever tempo that makes sense for you at this moment, definitely feel free to use that tempo first. Now for number 5, we're gonna be utilizing beat 3 and beat 4 as drum fills. So these are called half bar fills. What's super fun about this one is that you can kind of sing along with this one in particular because it goes 3 E and a, 4 E and a. You can kind of feel that rhythm there, which is super fun to play. So we're gonna play this one at a slower tempo, and this is what it sounds like. Now with this one in particular, remember that because we're having some accents on our non-dominant hand, this one might take some time to be practiced slower, and so feel free to do so. Play it at a slower tempo and just understand what that feels like to play hand to hand, as we call it, with those accents and those ghost notes. Let's play it a little faster now. All right, number 6 is a little trickier. This one, we're actually gonna be paying really close attention to our sticking pattern. The one previous to this one, number 5, we were going hand to hand where we were playing right, left is what we call hand to hand. But for this one, for number 6, we're gonna make sure that our sticking pattern is right, left, right. Okay? So I said the rhythm as well with the sticking pattern. So again, it goes right, left, right. And in that case, I also added those accents because that's where they're going to land too. So here's what this sounds like at a very slow tempo. All right, here's a little faster now. For number 7, this is what this drum fill is going to sound like. Again, all 16th notes on beat 3 and beat 4, but the accents are going to land on the 3, the 4, and then also the and of 4. So if I were to say it out loud and sing it, it would sound like this. 3 E and a, 4 E and a. It's also really helpful to sing these drum fills too, because then it internalizes what that rhythm is and it makes it easier to play on the drum kit. So here's what it sounds like at a slower tempo. All right, a little faster now. Number 8 is going to utilize a very popular rudiment. If you don't know what this rudiment is, now you're gonna know. It's a paradiddle. So we're gonna be using the sticking pattern right, left, left, left. And how this is gonna happen is you're gonna have your right hand over by the ride cymbal, left hand on the snare drum, and you're gonna be doing that exact same sticking pattern that I mentioned, a paradiddle, between your hands. So it'll sound like right, left, left, left. And if you notice, these are all 16th notes again. However, on beat 3 and also on the 4, you're gonna make sure that you accent those. Okay, so here we go. This is what this one sounds like. One of the things that's really cool about this drum fill is you can use other cymbals on your right hand to play the paradiddle on, or you can use the bell of the ride cymbal instead. You can kind of mess around to see what sound works for you and make your own drum fill unique. So let's bump this up to a faster tempo and see what this sounds like. So for number 9, what's super fun about this drum fill is we've already actually learned it before. So in number 5, we were playing the drum fill 3 and 4 and. What's really cool is that we're going to be utilizing that rhythm here in number 9, but the orchestration is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be going snare, tom, floor, snare, snare, snare. That's where the accents are going to land, and we're going to have those ghost notes in between. So this is what's going to sound like at a slow tempo. Now let's do it at a faster tempo. So we've made it to number 10. Congratulations for all who've made it this far. Number 10 sounds like this. We're going to be doing all 16th notes on all of the beats. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. However, the accents are going to land on 1E and also on the and of number 3, and also 4E and a of beat 4. Okay, so if I were to sing what that rhythm would sound like, it would sound like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and There you go. That's what it sounds like. All right, now we're gonna do it a little faster. Great job, everyone, for making it all the way to the end of this lesson. This is super cool because now that you've utilized all these 10 drum fills, you can move around the kit and try different orchestrations, like taking drum fill number 1 and trying different drums instead, or maybe instead of an 8th note basic rock beat, trying a 16th note basic rock beat. It kind of goes up from here because what you can really do is make these your own, and we encourage you to do so. So comment below on one of your favorite drum fills from this lesson video or some of the ways that you're going to try to make this unique, and I